So we are inside of Terry, and so we are going to be installing our new dining table. So we went to IKEA and we bought a tabletop because they sell tabletops separately from the legs. And then we went on Amazon and we got the RV table legs to match it. So we're going to be installing those. The table legs are black, and then the table we also went with the black. So we're going to be putting that one right underneath the window, and then we decided to do it parallel to the window rather than perpendicular to the window, because it gives us more space to move around in the kitchen area. So we're gonna get that started. Okay, so all day long, Elijah and I have been having, I guess, like, what would you call them? Like realization moments of, like, right now we have a bunch of stuff that we have to do. Basically unpacking, getting the fridge set up, getting the table set up, basically doing everything to 100% get Terry basically into our home. And we keep getting into like this rhythm of, oh my gosh, we have all this stuff to do and all this stuff has to get done today because we have to go home. But we don't have to go home. And so we keep having like this realization moment that it's okay that we don't get everything done today. We need to pace ourselves. So basically, you know, we had to take a breather and be like, what are we doing? Like, we have the time. We are on no one's time clock but our own. So it's okay that, you know, we don't unpack our boxes to tomorrow. It's okay that we don't install the fridge today. It's just one of those things where you have to get used to the new living situation. And that's completely different from anything else because we no longer have to commute to the land 3 hours. We can literally stop a project and then just pick it up, you know, in 5 hours or the next day or the next 2 days after that. It's just one of those things that it's so weird. It just feels so weird. Like for the past 6 months, you know, rushing to get stuff done that day because we won't be back down to the next week. And now we're just in this odd paradox of we're here every single day. So it doesn't matter if we don't get it done. It doesn't matter that, you know, we leave this unfinished. So it's a weird feeling, and like it makes my heart thump just thinking about all the projects. So working on it, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, so this is the bottom of the tabletop base. It's just a normal, I think it's particle board or something like that, but super lightweight, so great for Terry. But these are what came with the RV leg kits that we bought. And so what I did was I went ahead and measured from here and found a common distance between this side and this side. So these are both the same exact distance apart. And then I did the same for this one. I did the same for this one. This is 8.5 on this side, 8.5 on that side. Same with this one. So these ones should be as centered as they are going to be. So next, it did send us a bunch of screws. So we're gonna screw these in here, and then we'll have to figure out how to get them to match up with the other ones, because they did send us 2 more of these that actually screw into the floor. So I guess once we put this in there, we can kind of maneuver the floor one first. Okay, so I think I know what we're doing. And then once we get it installed, I'll show you the color of it on the other side. Okay, so we got the table. So this is the top of the table. We'll take the thing off after we get done, but it's just like a brown black tabletop. I figured that this would go well with the counters, which I still have to paint black as well. But pretty much that's what it looks like. And so I'm just gonna go down there and screw all of these in. But the tabletop from IKEA for this size, it was like perfect RV size, was only like $16. So that was not too bad. Like the poles cost more than the table does, which is crazy. But we can now have a table that the kids can sit at and that Elijah and I can sit at as well. Okay, so and then it fits a nice distance from there, and then it gives us a little space on this side for a chair to go right here because it's super thin, or if we get some stools that just push under, there's a lot of space there. And then between the pantry and here, that also gives a good amount of space as well. So we'll just have to decide what type of chairs we want to do. But at least we will have a table in here, which is great. So this is the final version of the table. And it's pretty good. Well, it's really sturdy, so it's not going to go anywhere. And the great part is that it's only bolted here, so that literally we can just lift off the tabletop. If it gets damaged, we can replace it. And then if we need to also take it down, we can just pop this off, take the legs out, and then go store it somewhere else. And then we also have our free space back. So yeah, a quick shout out to our channel members who are part of our Homestead tribe and Rooted fam. So this is in the bathroom. So we had this little closet thing that was in the bathroom. It was originally supposed to be used for clothes since it has that little hanger up there at the top, but we don't need that much space because we are purging. So I went ahead and had Elijah install these shelves. These are just simple IKEA shelves in IKEA mounting hardware. We had these in our garage previously, and somehow they are the perfect fit for the closet. So I had him mount the two that we had there so that we can put all of like toiletries, cleaning supplies, and all of our essentials up there as well. And then here I'll probably have him go ahead and do like some hooks so we can hang some stuff off the wall. We do still have to finish painting in here, but it's not really a high priority since it's just the cleaning closet. But then it fits everything perfectly. So that's our little mop that's back there. It's a steamer mop. And then we have our normal mop, a spot, little shampooer because, kids are yucky. This is where our vacuum is sitting. Elijah's about to vacuum, so that's why it's missing there, but it's the perfect size for everything, which is nice. And then when we're done, we can just go ahead and close the mirror and call it a day.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. Dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, a life destroyed. Until I woke awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero?
Superhero. So it looks like we have a storm that's going to come in. Yesterday night we had some good rain and thunder and lightning that came in as well. So we are definitely enjoying the weather. It's hot during the day and then it's rainy at night. We are going to head over to town because we need to pick up some groceries so that we can fill up the fridge. We did bring some groceries down with us, but we tried to get rid of all of our perishable stuff before we moved down because we knew that we would be at least a day without having the fridge installed. But now our fridge is installed. I still have to show you an overview of it. But so now we need to fill it because the kids have been asking for snacks. So we're gonna do a grocery haul. So we're making a quick stop at the post office really quick because we have a package that just came in for us. So this is our first official piece of mail since having a post office and since moving down here, but it's gonna be a collaboration item that you guys will see in a later video. So stay tuned. So on our way to get groceries, we decided to make a quick pit stop because we have our monitors, we have our little computer thingy, I think it's a CPU, but when we were packing, I went ahead and I packed our keyboard and our mouse to our computer inside of our box with our Xbox. We were unloading the trailer when we were, moving. Elijah had mentioned the box because I wrote Xbox on the outside. We had two boxes, one for Xbox games. Our computer stuff was in the Xbox one. And we had loaded it up on the dolly. He took the dolly into the container and then, so basically everything that we had that we were moving down here with, some of it was to go to Terry, some of it was to go into the shipping container for long-term storage. And we ended up pretty much shoving everything into the storage unit that we could because we weren't able to unpack it properly into Terry without us needing to return the truck that we rented. And so we're slowly kind of chipping away at what's in there and getting everything set up in Terry to make it fully livable with what we need. In the process, the box that has our keyboard and mouse went into the trailer, into the container. Elijah went, container fishing in there today to try and find it. He found the box with the games, but didn't find the other box because he found a bunch of clothes and, he found a bunch of other boxes, but not that one. And he didn't want to be in there any longer, so I don't blame him because it was hot. So we're making a pit stop so that we can get a keyboard and a mouse so that we can actually edit videos and get them posted, because at this point I am backlogged days as far as video footage. Like it's honestly, it's ridiculous. It's backlogged, and I told Elijah I don't know how much more I can film. It's crazy when you're just filming most of the time. It's just the footage just compiles and compiles and compiles. So it's just ridiculous. And I haven't even showed you yet the fridge yet. So I'm hoping that the fridge will be in this video. I think going forward, we will occasionally be having some videos that are project-based, like finishing our fence, putting in, building our RV pad, building our RV covered structure, building the house. Like, those will all still be, I guess, detailed and specific videos. But now that we're down here, there's more stuff for us to film for you guys to see part of our life and us going through this transition of going from, city living to now rural living and moving on to raw land and all that. So there's a lot more that we get to see because we're not just spending one day out on the land now and we're having to cram so much into one day. Now you'll get to see. Now, I won't say daily because I can't do daily. We still do want, some type of separation between, our YouTube thing and then our actual lives. I don't want to be filming us, eating dinner and doing stuff like that, because I think that's just crossing a line that I don't want to cross. But there will be more of just day-to-day life videos with us, where you kind of just get to hang out with us, see what we do on a daily basis. Like this morning we woke up, well, I woke Elijah up. We woke up this morning and we got the fridge installed. That took us a good amount of time. We were able to get some things out of the trailer that we needed. Then we came over into town to come and get stuff, and now we're gonna go back after we pick up groceries and load up our new fridge, and I will show you the fridge. So it's just so much going on now that's just, so a good 75 to 80% of our day is something that could be shared with you guys, which I think is exciting. So it's interesting to make that weird transition of just being in just project mode, and now we're kind of in a, this is now our lifestyle type mode. So it's an interesting thing for us to have to switch over to. So but it's exciting because I'm happy that you guys will get to see a little bit more of us and get to see some different variety, and it's not just going to be projects all the time. It's going to be, okay, come and hang out with us and spend the day with us and see what we do, because it's a little chaotic. So yeah, so I think right now Elijah's in the store. I found a keyboard and a mouse online at the store over here. So we're gonna go get that, and then we're gonna head over to Safeway to go pick up our groceries. Okay, so this is the fridge that we ended up installing. So Elijah did have to cut some out of here because this one was a higher vent that was down there previously, because this fridge is taller than the previous one. So it has our fridge up here and then our actual refrigerator here. It's about 7.5 cubic or either 7.7. And so don't mind the messy fridge, but it fits a lot of stuff in here. So we were able to fit all our groceries in there. So now we have a fridge, it's plugged in, it works. I'm not going to show you the freezer because the freezer is a little chaotic in there because we have to shove a lot of stuff in there. But yeah,